there, it's Amelia bringing you another Microsoft PowerPoint video. In this video, I'll show you how to create internal hyperlinks to link to other slides in your presentation, as well as create hyperlinks to external URLs. Let's get started. So did you know you can create links to other slides in your presentation and create custom navigation buttons as well? This could be used for a table of contents or any time you need to set up general navigation throughout your presentation. So for example, I've moved to the second slide. In this example, let's say you have a series of modules for a training program and you want to allow your audience to be able to navigate and click on any of the lessons to jump to those particular slides and then return back to this particular page to pick another lesson when they're ready. First, create all the pages for your presentation. So once you have all your slides prepared, you're ready to insert your hyperlinks. And it's really easy. All you have to do is right-click on the edge of your shape if you're using a shape with text, or if you have text that you want to hyperlink, just select your text. And then I like to use right-click and then select hyperlink from here. It's a little faster. You can also use insert hyperlink from up here in the menu here. This is actually called link, and I'm not sure why they changed it, but it used to say hyperlink up there. And if you right click, it says hyperlink. They do the same thing. So again, insert hyperlink. There's 4 choices here. We'll try this in a little bit. This is linking to an external website, but for linking to another slide in your presentation, you just want to click place in this document. And then you just click on the slide that you want to jump to. So in my case, I want to jump to the first slide for lesson 1, which is this here, and then click OK. And that's it. Now I've already inserted the hyperlinks for the rest of the lessons, and we want to go a step further and add navigation buttons on the bottom. And I want to actually insert the navigation buttons to all the slides, not just particular ones. So the easiest way to do that is to go to the Slide Master. So I'm going to go ahead into the Slide Master and click View Slide Master. And I want the navigation buttons to be on all the slides. So let's go to the top level slide here. And I've actually already prepared a next and previous button, and I'm also going to create a home button, or we could also call it the main menu button. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the buttons that I've prepared, and they're at the bottom there. And actually, let me go ahead and just make sure that the placeholder on this slide is not going to be overlapping the buttons. Okay, so I have a previous and a next, and actually I also want to have a main menu button. So I'm going to copy this one and paste it and maybe put it over here on the left. And it's easy to create these buttons. These are just shapes. I just clicked Insert Shapes. I drew my shape, and then I just started typing my text. When you insert a shape, you don't have to insert an additional text box over your shape. That's what I like about the shapes, and you can just decide on the color and the fill and the color of your text for the shapes with the text. So this here I'm going to change to say main menu and just widen that here. Great. Okay, now I want to insert a hyperlink for this button. So I'm going to select hyperlink from the right click menu. And for this, I actually want it to go to the second slide, and I'll click OK. And then for previous and next, you don't have to pick a specific slide. You'll see that it has the option to go to the previous slide, and click OK. And right click on next, and we'll select next slide and click OK. All right, now I'm going to click Close Master View and hit Control S. I like to save frequently with Control S. Now let's give it a try. And the fastest way to start your slideshow is F5, but if you want to start from this particular slide, it's Shift F5. Okay, so as you can see, the mouse pointer changes into a little hand for any areas that are hyperlinked. So I have these 5 shapes hyperlinked, And let me go ahead and try it. And I also have main menu, previous, and next hyperlinked. So if we click here, it jumps to this particular slide, and I'll just kind of experiment. I'll go back to main menu, go to 2, and I can also click next and previous, main menu, and I'll go to lesson 5 now and go back to the main menu. Now the thing about adding navigation buttons in your slideshow is that it doesn't prevent your audience from hitting page up and page down, which you may not want. So to disable the page up and page down, there's actually a way when you set up your slideshow. So I'm going to go ahead and hit escape, and I'm going to click slideshow, setup show. So it's this browse at a kiosk full screen. I'm not sure why they named it that because it's not very obvious, but browse at a kiosk disables your page up and page down and your scrolling. So that is a very good trick to disabling those features if you're adding navigation buttons. Now, if you do convert your slideshow to a PDF, unfortunately, that disabling will not carry over into the PDF. Okay, and next I'd like to show you how to insert a hyperlink to an external website. Let's scroll down because I have a slide for resources here at the end, and these have already been created, but I'm going to actually create another one for you. And let me go ahead and insert an image here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hyperlink this particular image. With the image selected, again, you can click insert link, but a faster way is to just right click on the edge here and select hyperlink. And then in the insert hyperlink dialog box, you want to change this to existing file or web page. And in the address, you can just paste in or type in the URL and click OK. And now this particular image is hyperlinked to that website. Now the other thing you could do is if I started typing text, like for instance, let me go ahead and insert a text box here. If you type in the URL, I'll just go ahead and use YouTube as an example. It immediately adds a hyperlink for you. So that's a quick way to insert a hyperlink if you're going to use the URL as the text that you want to show there. And finally, I want to review how to convert your slideshow presentation into a PDF. Now, if you have hyperlinks in your PowerPoint, whether they're internal hyperlinks to other slides or external hyperlinks, they will be preserved when you save to PDF file format. So I'll click File, Save As, Browse, and you'll want to navigate to the location to save your file, and in the Save As type, click in the drop down and select PDF and click Save. And your PDF version of your slideshow opens. So let's go ahead on the second slide and try out the hyperlinks. Now, as you can see, they are working. Okay, and on the resources page, let's go ahead and click on one of the hyperlinks. Okay, and as you can see, the hyperlink worked fine, so all our hyperlinks are preserved in our PDF. So I did want to also mention that even though PDF file format is web-friendly on a computer or a laptop, it may not necessarily be mobile ready. Be sure to test your PDF on mobile devices, and if your interactive PDF is not displaying properly on your mobile device, you may need to optimize it to make it mobile ready using third-party software such as Adobe Acrobat Pro. Well, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.